Hey guys, it's Laura Valentine and welcome back to my channel. Welcome back to my channel. And so if it's your first time here, thank you so much for tuning into this video. And so today's video is going to be me discussing why I opted for a midwife as opposed to a hospital setting. And so let's get right into the video. And so, like always, I have to just plug in my Instagram. It will be down here for you guys so that you are able to follow me through my daily motherhood journey and just kind of in life in general. You know, I like being nosy with people. So here it is for you guys. I will also have it in the description box for your convenience if you just so happen to not see it. But like I mentioned, today's video, I will be talking about why I chose a midwife setting as opposed to a hospital setting. And so let's just really discuss the major differences between the two. Obviously, we know what a hospital setting looks like. You're in a hospital, you're admitted to the maternity ward. You are typically in just a room, in a bed. You have a few, maybe one or two labor and delivery nurses checking in on you. And when it's actually time for you to start pushing and stuff, the OB will then come in to assist with your labor. Most of the time, if you go into labor a little bit earlier, let's say you're not necessarily all the way in active labor yet, or you are just maybe 7 or 8 centimeters dilated, but the contractions are coming in a bit stronger. If your labor is taking, or it's not progressing as timely as they would like for it to be, they might just recommend some form of intervention, which could be a number of different things. And so like I mentioned in my last video, which I will have up here and also in the description box for you guys, why I don't want any medications. I don't want any interventions whatsoever. I want my body to do this naturally. And so a midwife setting, to me, their standards, what they provide, what they agree with, and their methods align with mine as well. And that's the main reason why I chose a midwife setting. And so I obviously won't be discussing or detailing my exact office location or the name neither, but I will just show a little clip of how it looks just so you guys can kind of get the vibe and feel of their office. And so it is very homey-like and just warm feeling. Everyone is so kind and so nice. Not saying that at a hospital they're not, but everybody there knows what you're coming in with and for. And it just makes, at least for me, makes me feel a lot more confident, a lot more comfortable. And when you're comfortable and confident in your pregnancy process, it makes a more comfortable and confident labor and delivery and also postpartum process as well. Excuse me, my allergies acting up. And so that is what I believed in, and they also believed in the same thing. So it just kind of locked in perfectly for me. And so my particular office, however, is located inside of a major hospital. So you might be wondering, so then how is it really like a birthing center if it's in a hospital? All right, so there are some locations that, because of just space in a hospital, you can just kind of take off a section of said hospital. And, you know, there's different businesses that may be in the hospital. And in this particular one, there's a few actual different businesses in the same hospital that obviously aren't necessarily directly affiliated with the hospital. However, this one is, but not like what you would think. And so the midwives and their office is in one part of the hospital. And once you are in labor and delivery, they will move you to the same kind of section of the maternity ward, but their rooms are decorated differently. The vibes is different. The vibes. And since I will be having a water birth, they will be equipped with a tub as well, unlike the regular hospital rooms that do not have tubs. And so that to me was also really important, was that my room was more of like homey feeling, and I was able to ask my midwife if I'm able to bring my own sheets and covers to just kind of make it more of a home. And she said, of course, like you do what you need to do to make your birth experience more comfortable for you. And that to me was just amazing to hear and just lovely. And so I really liked that a lot. And so moving on from just kind of that basis, a midwife to me, just as far as why I chose a natural birth, it kind of just made more sense in the alignment, like I mentioned, with how I wanted my birth, especially with the specific office that I decided to go with. So this office in particular, they do agree and they believe in the benefits of immediate skin-to-skin contact for at least an hour or more. They believe in delayed cord clamping, and they also believe in the freedom of your mobility and of just your labor in general. And they understand the progression and the process of how that is and how that helps in the transcend and, you know, just promotion of baby descending on down through the birth canal. And so that to me was just amazing and really, really crucial for having as free of a labor and delivery as possible, in all honesty, which is really what me and my husband both wanted. And so, like I mentioned, because it is in a hospital setting, if things were to go astray, you will be able to have the OB come in or other support teams come in and assist with the labor if you would need, let's say, an emergency C-section, or if you requested medication. But ideally, when you go into a birthing center or into a midwife setting, you are equipped with the idea that you are looking for a unmedicated kind of natural, holistic birth process, which is obviously, like I said, what I was looking for. And so I like that comfort of having the best of both worlds, because God forbid, you always do want to be prepared for worst case scenario. I don't like saying that, especially when it comes to delivering a baby, but you have to be realistic. If anything happens, you would like to know and be confident in knowing that people will be right there to be able to come and intervene and help in continuing the process of having a healthy delivery, a healthy baby, and obviously a healthy mama, which is always, always important. And so that was really my biggest reasons for why I chose a midwife setting opposed to a hospital setting. And I'm just really thrilled and I'm really happy and excited for our birth, to be honest. The amount of confidence and questions that my midwife was able to answer for me led me to understand and know, and like I mentioned, just be equipped with the knowledge of labor, of birth, of just the entire process, especially with postpartum. I think that is something that sometimes we don't talk about too often. It's just like, oh, you delivered a baby, okay, bye. And so it was really nice to have that information on what does afterbirth look like, what are some things that you provide. And of course, we know the hospitals provide or just centers in general provide a lot of different products for mom and dad to take home, whether it's diapers, formulas, pads, witch hazels, anything to help with the postpartum or fourth trimester. And so that is honestly just everything that I can encompass in one video for why I chose a midwife setting. I hope you guys enjoyed this video, and let me know in the comments below if you went with more of a midwife birthing center kind of setting, and how was that experience for you? I would love to know what you mamas have experienced before. Did you love it? Was this your second time going in, and the first time you went for more of a hospital setting and you wanted to change your birth kind of idea? Or did you know, like I did from the beginning, before you were ever even pregnant, that you wanted to have a more, natural, non-medicated, no intervention like birth process? And so definitely, if you like this video, please give it a thumbs up for me. Comment down below how you feel and what you think about midwives or hospitals, and what are really your preferences. And please, if you enjoy videos like this, subscribe to my channel, and do not forget to tap on that bell so you guys can get notifications of every single time that I post a video. If you liked me so much, why would you leave? And so it was really great talking to you guys today, and I will see you in my next video. Bye.